Let's start this full body workout lying on our backs for footwork. You'll have 4 springs, 2 yellows, and 2 blues. Let's get started in Pilates V. Balls of the feet on the foot bar, heels squeeze together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press your legs straight. Inhale, come back in at the same pace. Exhale. Inhale, squeezing the heels tightly. Starting to feel your connection to your breath. Your deep abdominals, inner thighs, and glutes all working together here. Legs press you out, abs control you back in slowly. Three, two, one. Come on to your arches, parallel legs. Exhale to press back. Inhale, slowly back in. We've got our neutral spine. Ribs are anchored down. Tailbone is anchored down. So notice that there's no tension in the head, neck, or shoulders. Inhale slowly in. Exhale, press out. Reaching through the back of my legs. And there's 3. Last 2. 1. Onto your heels. Toes pulling back towards you. We're still parallel. Exhale to press. Inhale slowly in. Every exhale, navel pulling in toward your spine. Finding your connection to those deep lower abdominals. Pressing through the heels, reaching from your sit bones. Last 2. Last 1. Down to the balls of your feet again. Press your legs straight. Lower both heels down under the bar for your tendon stretch. Inhale to prepare. On your exhale, initiate that lift from the center of your body. Inhale, slowly release back down into your stretch. Exhale, the lift is from your center. Everything in Pilates is a full body exercise that's initiated from a strong core. Lift both heels high. Lower 1. Lift and switch for a run in place. The pelvis is level and still as we move the legs around. Inhale. Exhale, drawing in. One more each side. Bend your knees, control the carriage back in, and heels out to the corners, knees and feet turn out to a comfortable position, and press, and abs control you back in, legs press you out. Always working in both directions on your reformer. Got 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come in. Sit to change your springs to 1 yellow and 1 blue. And lie back down for some arm and ab work. Make sure those shoulders are down away from your blocks. You can reach back and grab your loop. Short or long are fine. And then get a little bit of tension on those straps before you float your legs up to tabletop. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull from your lats and upper back. Inhale, slowly release at the same pace. Your focus is first and foremost on your low abs here. They should be working hard to support your back. Pulling from the muscles that you feel in your armpits. Reach long past your thighs. Next one, reach down and pause. Bend your elbows slowly. Press them straight for a tricep press. Keep breathing deeply. Feeling your ab work here. Checking in with your head and neck and make sure you're not holding any tension there. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Last two. Abs draw in and arms lift up. Feet rest down to give your abs a quick break. And then we'll go on to our next variation. Arms back up the same way. Get some tension before you step your feet up to tabletop. On your exhale, pull down. This time on your inhale, arms go out to the side. Exhale, pull down. Your arms can stay a little lifted off of the floor. So it may look like you're making a Y more so than a T, and that will be a little nicer to your shoulder joints. So pulling from those muscles in your armpits. We've got two more. This last one you'll hold again at your side and triceps again. Challenge the arms and the abs together. Make sure you're still neutral, ribs down, tailbone anchored down. Last three. And two. Last one, arms straight, lift them up. Feet rest down. Give your arms and abs a break, and we'll go to cheerleader next for a little greater challenge to the abs. Arms up, legs up to tabletop. On your exhale, pull your arms to your side. From here, one arm straight up, one straight out. Pull to your side. Alternate side to side. Inhale, slow lift. Exhale, pull to your side. Keeping the pelvis still. Don't let it be pulled to one side. Inhale, exhale, drawing in. This is our last one. Both arms lift straight up to the ceiling. And one more break here. We're going to add in some lower ab work for double leg stretch. So we'll start off the same way. Arms up, legs up to tabletop. I'll pull the arms to the side. Now, as I lift my arms, I'll also lift my legs and pull everything back into tabletop. Lift the arms, lift the legs together, and exhale, pull back in. Inhale, stretch the arms and legs up. Exhale, the low abs pull you back in. We've got three more slow ones. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, abs pull. This is our last one. Pull in, arms lift up. Set your feet down and hang up those straps. Come up for a spring change. You can add on one yellow. So you'll have 3 springs, 2 yellows, and a blue. Lie back down for some single leg footwork with ab work. So I'm going to have my left heel on the bar with my right leg stretched straight out over that foot bar. On the exhale, I'm pressing my left leg straight and using my abs to pull the right knee in to my chest. Inhale, bend left, stretch right. Exhale, single leg pull. So concentration is on your abdominals here more than your legs. Initiate the leg pull from your core. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull it in. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Come back in. You've got the right heel now on the bar. Left leg stretches straight out over. Inhale to prepare. On the exhale, our abs pull that left knee into the chest as the right leg presses straight out. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull it back in. Breathing deeply. Finding those low abs for stability and support of your body here. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Bring it all in. We're going to go on to some bridging work. So you can actually keep the same springs, those 2 yellows and a blue. The only change you'll make is to put your headrest flat and lie back down. Heels on the bar again, parallel. And we are going to lift up into a bridge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, navel in. Sit bones lift. Use your glutes to lift up in the air. And slowly roll through your spine back down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, sit bones reach out and up. Roll it back down. On the next rep, we'll start to add into some motion for a semicircle prep. So you'll lift up the exact same way. Feel those glutes engage, abs pulling in. Keep your bridge up high. Press through your heels and your sit bones. Move that carriage out about 50 to 75% of the way. And then hold it still as you roll your spine back down to the mat. Once your tailbone is heavy, you'll slowly bend all the way back into the stopper. Bridge up, press back, roll down, and bend in. We've got 3 more times just like that. Bridge, press, roll, and come in. Just finding lots of glute work here. Whole body working and connected. Breathing as it feels right to you. This is our last time in this direction. Bottom heavy, come in and then press right back out with your tailbone down. Just about, again, 75% of the way. Hold the carriage still, lift your hips up into a bridge. Now, as you bend your knees in, you'll want to keep your hips very high, opening up the front of your hips and feeling a stretch. And then with the carriage at the stopper, roll your spine back down till you get to neutral. Press out, bridge up, stretch it in. Lower down. There's 3 more in this direction. Press, lift, stretch, roll down. Drawing those abs in to support your back. Articulating through the spine. Last press out. Lift it up. Pull in, roll your bridge back down to the mat. Great job. We'll come up for some ab work. I'm going to change your springs to only 1 yellow spring. Swing your legs around onto that flat headrest. You'll want a hand's width behind you. And then I'm going to reach up onto the ropes for a few rollbacks. So straight arms, straight legs. On the exhale, I'm curling the tailbone under. rolling back to the point that feels right to my body right now. Take an inhale, exhale, gaze down at the abs, see them drawing in. And you can just let those straps pull you forward into a spine stretch. And again, reach through the heels, shoulders are low. Curl the tailbone under you. The pelvis is spinning back, bone by bone. Take an inhale, exhale, draw in deeply. And stretch it forward. One more time. Heels reach, sit bones reach. Low abs, pelvic floor muscles lift. Draw in to roll it up. We'll add on to these rollbacks. You can let the tension on there go. Bend your knees and scoot your hips pretty far forward. I have my heels on the end of that headrest to give myself some space. Reach up again onto those ropes. It's the same roll back. Sit bones reach towards the feet. Put the tailbone down, the low back down. You're going to hold here in the chest lift. No tension in your head and neck. And let's start some marches of that right leg up and down. Lifting from your center. Every exhale gets you connected in deeper. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left leg marches up and down. Gaze at your knees and feet. Hold that chest lift up high. Make sure there's no tension in your head and neck. We've got 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. The hard part is rolling up out of it using your abs. Now we have a single leg teaser variation. So roll back the same way. Tailbone down first. Low back touches next. Down to the bottom of your rib cage. Send your right leg straight and roll up and down into the single leg teaser. Inner thighs and knees squeeze together. Feel that right leg has some lift from behind your hip. Inhale. Exhale, last on your right leg. Roll back down to the carriage. Switch your legs. Are your shoulders low? Use your abs. The springs will help you up. There's 4 times on this left single leg teaser. Scoop to lift up. Control it down. Reach from that left sit bone. This time we're all the way back up to the top. And you can hang those straps up. And then we're going on to hands and knees. So I'm going to take this foot bar down so it's out of the way. Switch to one blue spring only, and then turn to your hands and knees. Feet are off the back of your carriage. I'm going to have my left hand on the headrest. I like to have it on the side, and the right hand is holding the strap. Either one is fine, maybe long to start with. We'll find a neutral position of our spine here on hands and knees. And on your exhale, lift the arm and lift the navel to the spine at the same time. So you've got a very strong core supporting the motion of your arm. Pulling from that right lat and tricep. Left shoulder is down away from your ear. On the next rep, you'll pull back and hold. We're going to challenge our abs here by sending the left leg straight back behind you. First step is to get your balance with the carriage still. If you found that, bend your right arm and press it back. If you're having a hard time with balance, just put that left knee back down and try again the next time. We've got 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Control, back down. Bring that left knee back down. Keep the strap in your right hand. I have my hands up on the shoulder blocks, and I am going to bring that left leg up onto my headrest. Left hand on my left knee, and just a little straight arm press back of this right arm. We have a little different balance challenge here. Reach your right fingertips towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. And then my left hand reaches up on to that strap, and we've got a little row. You can do a slight twist to your left, pulling from the bottom tip of that left shoulder blade. Right hand can stay down. It can come behind your head for a little variety. Got 3. Last 2. Last 1. Control everything back down. Hands to the shoulder blocks. Both knees back down. Right hand onto your headrest. Left hand holds the strap. Get that flat, neutral back again. You've got a lift of your navel to your spine as you lift that left arm straight up to your hips. Exhale, slow lift. Inhale. Check in with the standing right arm. Make sure that shoulder is down away from your ears. Connecting to your center. You know what's coming now. Let's pull that left arm up and hold it. Get really strong in your abs. Send that right leg back behind you. Holding it up with the right glute. If you're balanced here, bend your left elbow. Send it back. If you're having a hard time with your balance today, just put the right knee back down and keep going with the arm work. Last 2. Last 1. Control that right knee back down. Keep the strap, but bring your hands up to the shoulder blocks. That right foot comes all the way through to your headrest. Right hand on your right thigh. Straight arm press. Reach those fingertips for the ground. Find your abs, glutes, and inner thighs here to stabilize your body. Focus on our core and our balance in this exercise. Last press. I'll reach across my body. Right hand grabs the strap. And we've got a row with that right arm. You can do a little twist to your right. Left hand can go behind your head for a little variation. Pulling from the bottom tip of that right shoulder blade. Find your obliques in the twist. Last 3. 2. And last 1. Control everything back to where we started. And then you can come off of here and grab your box. We'll put it on in the short position over the shoulder blocks. Change your springs to 2 yellows and a blue. You'll put both feet under the safety strap. Sit back on your box as far as you can. You'll reach through your heels at all times in our short box series. Arms up in front of you. Inhale to prepare. On the exhale again, Curling the tailbone under, low abs up and in. Reach. Inhale. Exhale, scoop your abs and roll right back up. Shoulders are low, head, neck, and shoulders relax. That deep connection to our breath and lower abdominals. This time, let's go back and hold and add in some more ab work. On the exhale, I'm lifting one arm. Inhale, back down. Exhale, switch. Now that lift is coming all the way down from my pelvic floor muscles and also from below my shoulder. I don't want to feel any lift coming from the top of my shoulder, my upper trap, or neck. It's all from the center. Feel the connection of the arms to the core. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Last one. And round back up. Great job. Let's go back again. This time it is a double arm lift. So you may not want to go back as far because this is going to be harder. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. The lift is from your center. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift from below your shoulders. Get in deeper to your low abs. We've got 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Your abs should be working really hard here. Roll it back up. Next variation is going to add in a twist. We round back to the same point. Reach through those heels evenly. Your sit bones stay anchored down. On the exhale, I drop my left arm back and twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Feel your obliques kicking in. To the right. I've got 1 more each side. Last one. Round back up. Let's turn. I'm turning to my left for side bending, putting my left hand down onto the headrest here, reaching through that right foot. Take a moment, find your alignment so that right hip is stacked right on top of the left. Hold your position, cross the arms over the chest. Inhale a little bit lower, exhale, lift from your obliques just as far as you can without moving that right leg at all. So it's small, but really isolated into your core. Got 2 more. Last one, turn face down, reach your arms out, take a twist. Consciously elongate your body here, reach to the crown of your head, reach back through that right heel, creating a lot of length down the right side of your body. And make your way all the way up. Left foot under, we turn on to the right side. Right hand down, take your time to find your alignment here. Left hip on top of the right. And then once you found that alignment, arms cross without moving your body. Inhale down, exhale, lift. It can be small, but make sure you're really isolated into those obliques. Your bottom hand can always stay down just for a little support. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out and breathe deeply into the left side of your body. And make your way all the way up and off of your box. We're going to keep the short box, but you will just move it so it's against your shoulder blocks rather than on top of them. And we're going to go into some leg work here. So we can do 1 yellow spring. The foot bar is going to come either to the bottom or to the middle one. You can see what feels best to your body. First is some hip work laterally. So I'm going to come on kneeling with my right knee against the box, and my left foot is at the corner of the foot bar. So first step is growing tall again, just like the last exercise, lifted through your low abs, and then press that left leg straight, squeezing your left glute and inner thigh. Inhale back in. Exhale, press out. Hands can go to your hips or behind your head for a little greater challenge. That left knee wants to track right over your second toe. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure that your tailbone is pressing forward towards your pubic bone. Bend in. Press out. We've got 2 more. Press out and hold. Left leg straight. Take your right arm, reach it up to the ceiling. You're just going to side bend over to your left, finding a stretch in your left inner thigh. And bend your knee. Come all the way back in. Now you will step to the ground behind you. Left foot is on the floor. We've got scooter, pressing your right leg back into your box. So we're balanced on that left leg. Feel that left glute, abs pulling up and in. And really press that right leg straight, squeezing your right glute to do it. For more challenge here, you can bring your hands to your hips. You can bring your arms up ahead. And just make it hard and challenging for your body. Let's go 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. All right, we repeat those same 2 on the other side. So now I will come on kneeling. It's my left knee against the box. My right foot is up on that foot bar. Knee over your second toe. Press that right leg straight and come back in. You're going to stay lifted tall through the crown of your head, navel in, sit bones reaching down. That right hip reaches down and under you a little bit so you can really press from that right sit bone, right glute, right inner thigh. Hands can be on your hips, behind your head. Whatever you need today to challenge your body. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Press that right leg straight. We lift the left arm up. Reach that right sit bone down as you turn into your inner thigh stretch. And come back up. I'm going to step off the back of my reformer. Put my right foot down for scooter. You can play with the placement of that right foot. Just depends on your body and your length of your reformer. Press through that left glute. Feel the standing glute, that right glute working to support you. And abs are engaged to support the whole movement. Hands can be to your hips. You can reach overhead. Find the challenge that your body needs. We've got 3. And last 2. And last, press back. Stand up with control. change your box to the long position. Springs will still be one yellow only. And then your foot bar will be in the second middle position. So change that if you need to. Let's go to some arm and upper back work. So coming face down onto your box. Hands at the corners, about your nose over the foot bar usually works. And then press your arms straight. I'm going to make an adjustment and move forward a little bit. Navel is lifted to your spine. You want to feel your pubic bone is anchored down. Really reach the sit bones towards your feet so you create a lot of length in your low back as you start to do an arm press. Really connect into your armpits, your lats here. So you are pressing from below your shoulders, from your upper back. Shoulders are never shrugging. No tension in your head or neck. Exhale to press. And then this last press, you're going to hold your arms out straight. We'll find swan. So wrists are neutral. Your hands press down into the foot bar. And you lift your head and chest up into swan. Only as far as you can. With straight arms. With shoulders pulling down. And without any compression in your low back. So low ribs, low abs, have to lift up off that box. Engagement through the back of your legs and glutes. We've got 2 more. Doesn't need to be big. We're targeting that lift of your upper back mobility. And bend back in. Lastly here, let's find a tricep push-up. So hands closer. Elbows closer. I need to push out a bit to get there. And then that same ab engagement where navel is lifted, pubic bone anchored down to make your low back long. As you press on that exhale, re-engage your abs deeper. Find the connection of your arms to your core muscles. Three. Last 2. Last 1. And swing off of your box. All right, back to some leg work. You are going to just take your long box and put it right down on the floor next to your carriage. I am just going to be using my smaller box just so I have room to be shown in the camera. So you could stay on this one yellow spring. I'm going to switch to the blue. Just do whatever feels best to your body. We're going to set up for a lunge. So your right foot is on that box. Your left leg is pressing fairly straight. It's going to stay like that the whole time. On your exhale, lift from your low abs to stand up. Inhale, lunge down. Feel like you're sitting back into a chair on that right hip. You feel your glutes working a lot. Inhale, lunge. Exhale. Hands can go to your hips or any of those other arm positions that we've worked on today. Go 3. 2. Slowly stand up. And last 1. Step to your box. Turn away from your reformer. Both feet are pointing straight ahead. You've got your left foot on the box and your right leg pressing out to the side into a lateral lunge. You're sitting your left hip back over your heel. Really reach to that right sit bone to engage the glute. Exhale, your abs lift you up. Inhale, squat down. Both glutes, inner thighs, abs, and you're breathing deeply through all of it. Got last 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Step all the way down to the floor. Grab your box, bring it over to the other side of your reformer. All right, now you're standing on your left foot, pressing that right leg back into a lunge. That right leg is fairly straight. You've got the right glute engaged. And then on your exhale, use your abs to lift up. Inhale, lunge down. Exhale, it's a slow lift up. Sitting back into a chair. Hands on your hips. Behind your head, out to the side. We have 3 more here. Last 2. And last 1. Step down to your box. Turn away from your reformer. Both feet are pointing straight ahead. And that left foot is against your shoulder block. Sitting down into a lunge, press through that left sit bone. Use your abs to stand up. Inhale, press out. Exhale, stand up. Please sit down over that right heel. Watch that standing knee tracks over your second toe. Let's do 5 more. And 3. Last 2. And last 1. Step all the way down to the floor. Can get rid of that box. And then we are going to keep working the glutes for some side lying footwork. You'll want to have a blue spring on, so switch to that if you have something else. I have my headrest up. You can play with it to find the best head position for your body, but lie down on your side. I have my feet on the edge of my foot bar, and I'm just going to step my top foot into that strap, and my bottom knee bends up under the reformer. So you should be in a pretty comfortable fetal position here. Like always in side lying, that right hip stacked on top of the left. Press back through that right heel and glute. Slowly pull forward. Control it with your abs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Should have a little bit of space under your bottom ribs for a neutral spine. Never want to be collapsing into your back. Press back and hold. Reach through that leg as you lift and lower from your right glute. You don't want to lift so high that it causes your ribs to drop down. So I personally don't have any movement through your reformer. You probably won't have a lot. That's okay. We've got 3, 2, 1. And then with a lot of core control, bend that right knee in towards your chest. And on your exhale, press through that right heel, using your glute to do it. Slow in with your abs. Press with your leg. Maintaining your breath, your neutral alignment, and core connection. We've got 3. And last 2. Last press out. Bend your knee in. Can take your leg out of there, hang up your strap, and then come up seated on the edge of your reformer. I'm going to cross my right ankle over my left, sit tall. You can hinge forward to get a stretch through that right glute after working it. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's do one more set of ab work before we move on to the other side. So I'm scooting my hips way up to the edge of my carriage. Hands are behind my head. And we'll just do a little back bend over the carriage on the inhale. Exhale, curl forward. I'm going to turn just a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, head is heavy in your hands. You do a big upper ab curl. Last one, upper ab curl. Push one foot down to the floor. Bring it back up. Alternate side to side. Keep curling up higher. You've got this big upper ab curl here. Your neck is not working. It's just resting in your hands. All of the work is in your abs. We've just got one more each side. And then to come out of it, grab onto your thighs, roll up and out of it, and we turn over onto the right side for the other set of side lying leg springs. So both feet on that foot bar to press out. Left leg straight, right knee bends up. Find your neutral. Inhale, kick forward. Exhale, reach it back. Control forward with your abs. Kick it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more. Hold back. Really reach through that left foot. Stay lifted. Those right ribs are a little bit away from the mat. And you lift and lower straight up and down. Feel that left glute working. Abs are drawing in. 3, 2, 1. With a lot of control, bend that left knee into your chest. Exhale, abs in, press the leg straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale. Glute should be working hard, getting tired here. Slow bend, slow press. Inhale. Exhale. Just 2 more. This is our last one. Press that left leg straight. Bend it in with control. You'll come up for that seated figure 4 stretch. So right foot down, left ankle crosses over. Sit tall, reach to the crown of your head as you hinge forward into that stretch. It's our last inhale. Exhale. And you are finished. I'll see you next time.